If you guys are okay with that idea,
yeah, put it for
I'm
us.
going to come up to you guys. Yeah, I'm going to say, look, we don't like you celebrating Christmas. Yeah, we're Muslims. You offend us. Yeah, this is Sharia.
Okay.
No, I want you guys to be see like I'm being serious.
I'm not going to
yeah?
get my nose broken, am I?
No. I'm just going to do something funny because you know why?
Okay.
Because
We're not going to look like idiots.
No. Trust me. Who's going to look like idiots are the ones that are watching that really believe this happens.
Okay.
Because it doesn't happen.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
I
So I'm gonna.
think it's okay.
I think you just be there.
What are you going to do?
I'm just gonna nothing. I'm just gonna come and say you guys are not allowed to celebrate Christmas. Yeah? No, you defend your case. Yeah, just say look,
Okay.
no, this is our country. We can do whatever like. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna come up to you guys. Yeah. It is. It's everybody. Are you guys ready? Yeah.
Some dodgy propaganda.
No. I promise you.
Okay.
All it is. After that, I'm gonna say. Did you guys really believe that this happens in the park? Of course not, yeah, because it comes back to what you said, yeah, and you know what you said happened in 20 years ago.
Yeah.
It's just that. It's just to give it light-hearted humor because you know over here there's always this friction, and I'm just trying to say, look, I have no problem with celebrating Christmas.
Yeah.
That's all it's about.
What do you mean? So it's a Muslim thing, you mean?
No, it's for everyone. Because the far right think,
Yeah.
you know, the far right they come in, they think that we come here and we hate Christmas and we hate it when you guys. Yeah, exactly. That's what it is.
Yeah, I don't know. Getting involved.
It's up to you. If you don't feel comfortable, I'm totally fine.
I'd like to help, but yeah.
Okay, no problem, that's fine.
I'd like to help, but it sounds a
No
bit
problem,
controversial,
no problem.
Ellie.
I know. No problem.
Maybe you can borrow Santa Claus if you want.
I might do, but
Yeah, but make sure I get him back.
okay.
Yeah, you can use him in the video.
Yeah, what I'll do is that. Yes, we'll just talk generally about it instead of me doing that. We'll just talk generally about it. Is it recording? Okay. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My dear friends, I'm here with Santa Claus. I'm not talking about him, I'm talking about this one here. So there's a big misconception obviously that's going around, and I was speaking to a lady here regarding this issue as well, that there is misconception that we as Muslims, that Easter bothers us, you know, when we go to Tesco's and we see those chocolates, besides wanting to eat it, that it really offends us, that for example when there's Christmas carols here, when there's a Christmas tree here, or when there's Santa Claus here, that it really bothers us. To be honest, Santa Claus doesn't have a direct link with, because they say Christmas is based upon Jesus' birth, right? But I don't know how Santa Claus comes into that, yeah? He doesn't, he's just busy looking after his deers, flying around, giving gifts around, yeah? So thank you very much for that.
Thank you.
So yeah, I just wanted to say, like, this big misconception, it's a lie, you know, and I was speaking to this lady as well over here, that she was, I think 20 years ago?
Yeah, 20 years.
Yeah, 20 years ago. What happened exactly?
My children had just started primary school in Hackney.
Yeah.
And the school said, no, there's going to be no nativity play. The Christmas holidays, we're going to call them winter break.
Yeah.
And I said, why is this? And they said, because we don't want to offend the Muslim community and pupils at the school.
Okay.
So I went and asked the Muslim parents, and none of them were offended by it. They all thought it was a little ridiculous, and they were cancelling it. And especially as the school were always, all the other cultures' celebrations were acknowledged, but they were too scared to acknowledge Christmas because they didn't want to offend the Muslims. But the Muslims weren't offended because I asked them, and so I went back to the staff and I said, they're not offended. They say, oh no, we still can't do it. And that was 20 years ago. And I wish I knew now what I knew then. I should have started a petition, I should have done more about it and got all the Muslim parents to sign it. But they cancelled Christmas, and because the left wing, which is Hackney, very left-wing borough, they were being offended on the Muslims' behalf, and it was unnecessary.
Yeah, you're right. You know, it's exactly.
It causes a divide.
Exactly. This is exactly. It's like they don't want to cause divide, but they are causing a divide.
Yeah.
You know, so look, as a Muslim, I'm an Orthodox Muslim. You know, I don't sugarcoat my religion. I don't. You know, I believe Islam in every single text that it has. Yeah. So I can tell you very clearly. Yeah. We do not celebrate Christmas. However, we are not offended by you celebrating Christmas, you singing the Christmas carols, whatever it involves. It doesn't bother us. Yeah? I'm telling you to your face, I'm not even sugarcoating. Some people say, oh, he's doing taqiyya. Taqiyya is not even part, I don't even know what taqiyya is, yeah? This is a certain group in Islam, Shias, they use it. And that's even then, in context, that is if your life is in danger. If somebody comes and says, I'm going to kill you, renounce your religion, even then, that's when you use it, yeah? But we don't have taqiyya. So the issue is, I'm being very blunt with you, I do not have no problem, yeah? Because we came, you know Amy? There was a lady. She came once and she had bacon in her hand and she was waving in our face. And I felt like you know, I'm not like a vampire with garlic. Oh, no, not the bacon. You know, the thing is, look, bacon doesn't offend us. These things, just because we're not allowed to eat it, doesn't mean we think the animal's evil. Yeah, we don't hold that animal's evil. Now, Christmas, obviously, if now it's become like, it's like a cultural thing. Do you get it? So the thing is, it's not like the celebration of the birth of Jesus. To us, it's a big sin in Islam. It's a major sin in Islam. And shirk is one of the things that we don't like. However, it does not mean just because I dislike it, it means that I have a problem with you celebrating it. Do you get it? And I think it should be fair, because if Muslims have the right to celebrate Eid, why should you in your own country not be allowed to celebrate Christmas? Do you get it? So I want to get this. Yeah.
Can I just ask you, Ali? I mean, there's been a few, like a couple of Christmas massacres. There was one recently, I think. Was it in France?
Yes, there was one in France.
Why was a Muslim guy? I mean, what was his denomination? Why was he behaving like that? I mean,
okay, so now the thing is with these
he was
people.
Muslim, wasn't he? I think. Yeah.
I think so. I heard he had a Muslim name, but I don't know his intentions. I think he was influenced by ISIS. Yeah. Okay. So the thing is, it's a good question.
Sarah.
Sarah, yeah?
Sorry, hang on a minute. Just...
You're going to give her a Christmas card.
Okay. All right. But before you do that, let me. Okay. That me personally, I believe that's not allowed. But he does, yeah. But for me personally, that's not. But he believes it is. That's not a problem, yeah. Now the issue when it comes down to is that they are known as the Khawarij, yeah.
I'm called Modine, you know me, yeah?
Yeah, I know you.
Allow me just to finish this point, yeah. Okay. So
Yeah, mate.
here you go. There's one for
Oh,
you.
thank you.
Have a look.
Oh, now I have to give one to you.
You don't have to.
It's only got,
It's the-
no, right both of them. Right both of
Oh,
them.
shall I rip it in half?
That's not creative, is it?
Sarah.
Okay, do that quickly.
Sarah
So
with an H.
Yeah. Sarah is the name of Abraham's wife. Prophet Abraham, his wife, Sarah.
Yeah, but it's Sarah, not Sarah, yeah?
Yeah, same thing. Sarah, everything.
Yeah, depending what language you're
Sarah
yeah.
from Happy New Year, yeah?
there you go. You got Santa happy.
I have a Sarah necklace written in Arabic. I should
Oh,
wear
is it?
down here sometime.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it'll be nice.
I love you as well.
Are you writing a thing or are you writing a poem?
I want to write a poem, but there's no time.
Okay, no problem.
Okay, that's to you. Thank you. What's your name,
Thank
bro?
you.
Steve.
This is for me, yeah?
Yes.
Thank you.
Can I get back to my point?
Yeah.
Okay, let me get back to my point. Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
I love this, bro.
No homo.
No, this is fi sabilillah.
Yeah.
I would kiss you, yeah, but because I can't, because you're a woman.
I'm too old for you.
Okay, so coming back to my point, yeah, so you said that there was an attack that happened, yeah? Now the thing is with these people, most of them you see is that they're young. Most of them are young and naive, yeah? So the Prophet, peace be upon him, when he lived with the Christians and the Jews, he said that there was covenants that were made, yeah? He said your cross, your place of worship, yeah? Your laws, your regulations, your livelihood, whatever it may be, nobody can harm you guys, okay? Because that's your religious beliefs. So if we had a problem, if the Prophet had a problem, yeah, so we want to look at what these guys are doing and what the Prophet did. Did the Prophet, when he was living with the Christians and the Jews, when he wasn't in power and when he was in power, yeah? Okay, when the Sharia was in power, okay, the Sharia law that everybody talks about, when the Muslims were in power, they never forced or oppressed the Christians or the Jews to go. So imagine, are we in power now? Are the Muslims in power? Is there a caliphate? No, there isn't. So if we was in power and we did not force the Christians and the Jews to our way of life or destroy their cross or their Christmas, what do you think? Why would we do it when we don't have power? When we was at our peak? So these people who follow, they're a bunch of young, naive. I guarantee you.
What are they following to
Let me tell you
to
something.
make them do that? 'Cause that's killing
Let me
people
tell you
like that.
something. Yeah, most of these people, they are brainwashed. Yeah, because if you go to the experts, look, let me show you something. Yeah, if you go to the experts who have dealt with this matter, you will see some shocking statements. And let me show you something very interesting. Let me see. Actually, 1 second. Sometimes I don't have internet because I want to go to the experts in this field. Yeah, I don't think I have internet on this one. Let me go on here. Okay, so let's go. Okay, if it loads, yeah. Go. Okay. Now, in 2010, a Pakistani-born U.S. citizen, Faisal Shahzad, yeah, was arrested for attempting a terrorist attack, yeah, in Times Square.
Okay.
His attempt was to carry out a car bomb, and it didn't go off, thank God. If it went off, it would have killed hundreds of people, yeah. During his trial, they asked him, why did you want to kill civilians, including children?
Yeah.
This is what he said. He said, well, the drones that hit in Afghanistan and Iraq, they don't see children. They don't see anybody. They kill women, children, everybody. They kill Muslims. Yeah. Now, if you go to, for example, he wasn't the only person. Yeah, there was a guy called Farouk Abdul Muttalib. He was called the underwear bomber. Yeah. Okay. There was another guy called Zokhar Tzarnaev, Boston bomber. What happened in New York? All of them, if you go, they blame foreign policy. Yeah. Okay. Now, what I want to mention is, for example, that this is a former head of Joint Specialist Operations, Commander Stanley McChrystal. Yeah. He pointed out that careless use of drone strikes result in suicide bombs in Central Park. So what he's saying is, we're trying to get rid of terrorists by using drone strikes, but we're causing more terrorists. Yeah. So these people, they have been there from day one. They are known as the Khawarij. Yeah, that's what they refer to as. And at the time of the Prophet, peace be upon him, they tried to insult the Prophet. Yeah, they tried to insult him. I think they said something. They insulted him, and the companions wanted to kill them, and the Prophet stopped it. Yeah, he said, "Don't." Yeah, and the Prophet warned us against them. He said, "From this man's lineage, the man who did that to the Prophet, he said, there's going to come every nation till the day of judgment. They're going to always rise up." Yeah, and the Prophet said, if I lived at their time, in every single time, I would destroy them like God Almighty destroyed Ad. That was a nation. Reason being is because these guys are a bigger enemy to us than anyone else. Because they look like us, they walk like us, they talk like us. So when they carry out these attacks, what does the general non-Muslims think? It's Islam. These Muslims are the problem, yeah? But these guys are a bigger enemy to us. And most of them, 2 guys from Britain went to join ISIS. They were caught with dummies for Muslims. Dummies, you know
that whole range of books.
Can you imagine? They have no idea about their religion. Most of them, they probably don't even pray. Yeah. All they do is emotions. They're killing our brothers and sisters in Iraq. We're going to do the same. The point is, where in Islam does it teach you to do that? Where in Islam it says that they do that, you retaliate back the same way.
Certainly not a Christmas market as well.
Of course. The thing is, these people...
Do you think there's people telling these people, yeah, you should go and do
Yes,
a Christmas
ISIS specifically. And also, there's also, God knows who's behind them. There's all kinds of stuff happening in today's times that we live in. So these people are brainwashed. Just as much as Tommy Robinson preaches his hate, and then you have Darren Osborne going and running over Muslims in Finsbury Park. Yeah. So the thing is, they live off each other. I believe ISIS and the far right are business partners. Because when one carries an attack, they say, "Oh, look what they've done to us. You see what they're doing to us. We need to retaliate back." When they retaliate back, you have Tommy Robinson saying, "Look, this is Islam. This is ISIS. They're trying to take over." They benefit off each other. That's the reason why I speak out against extremism, be it ISIS, be it the far right, be it Shia extremists, whoever they are. Yeah. Because it's you, our sister, and me, we're the ones who suffer at their hands. When you're walking down the road, you're scared some extremist Muslim's going to kill you. When I come to the park, I'm being honest, I get death threats from the far right. I've had Osman warnings, yeah? I've had somebody go to the phone box and say that if you don't sort out Mohammed Hijab, myself, we're going to sort them out. Yeah, and we had the police tell us to be careful. So the thing is, these people, we're the ones who suffer. We're the ones who end up getting killed. While Tommy Robinson sitting in his nice comfy house, and Anjum Chowdhury, yeah, and ISIS, while they're sipping their tea.
He has an Osman warning at the moment.
Who?
Tommy Robinson.
Yes, he says that a lot. I believe he's
this is like his 8th one.
Yes, look, I'm being honest. I know he has had some, but sometimes he exaggerates and lies a lot, sadly, because he accused me of sharing his address, which he knows it wasn't me, it was another white lady who did it, but that's another story. Oh, right. The thing is, he gets these warnings, and I'm being honest. Has he had it before? Yes, he has. Does he exaggerate and lie? I believe he does, yeah? But that's another topic, that's another issue, yeah? But the thing is, he's doing that, but then again, he's preaching hate, and he's causing innocent Muslims to get attacked on the streets.
What hate is he preaching?
Oh, of course. No, for example, so when he says, for example, oh, behind me are enemy combatant households, yeah? There's Muslims living around there. There are Muslims living around there.
Because I don't think what I've seen of him, he doesn't seem to really, attack Muslims per se.
No,
but I think he does look at certain things in the hadiths and stuff.
No, that's he attacks. Look, he says, "Oh, I've got no problem with the Muslims," but he does. He's attacking Islam. It's not just because he says, "Oh, we're not allowed to criticize Islam." Yes, you are. One thing that's not allowed to be criticized is Israel, Mossad, that he gets funded by. Yeah. Israel is the country that nobody criticizes. Nobody talks against it. But it's if you think about it, if there's one kind of thing that's not being criticised, it's not Islam. We don't say don't criticize Islam. We say don't insult our religion. You can criticize our religion, criticize it all day, all night. But insulting is a different story. Do you get it? If I insulted a black person or whatever, how is that criticizing? Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
So coming back to our point,
Criticizing everybody shouldn't be above criticism.
no,
Everyone
you
should
can
be
look, you can
criticised.
criticize. You can come and say to me, why did the Prophet do this? Why does Islam teach that? No problem. That's the reason why we give dawah.
I think the thing with Tommy though, like his background, I think, is from Luton, isn't it?
Yeah.
And in Luton, it seems to be that they have certain problems. I think there was that young lady who won the Strictly Come Dancing.
Yeah.
She did a little documentary. I did see some of that.
Yeah.
When she was in Luton, and I don't think she was getting those. She was a bit shocked. She was almost in tears, basically.
Yeah.
Some of the Muslim community there, I'm not sure what denominations they were.
Yeah.
But they weren't too friendly to her. I think you can see the documentary on YouTube.
Why?
I just
Stacey
mentioned
Dooley.
Stacey Dooley.
Why were they not friendly to her? For what reason?
Well, there was a parade or like a march, and all the women were in.
Oh, is this the one where they called you're going to go to the fire?
Like a red dress.
Yeah, and they said Anjum Chowdhury. It was Andrew Chowdhury's.
He was in it.
It was Andrew Chowdhury's
Oh, yeah, he
protest.
was in it, I think,
And
yeah,
there was some
but-
women, and they were saying, "Oh, because you're dressed up like this," or
Saying you've got hardly any clothes on.
yes.
Like a
Yeah, but who was this? Andrew Chowdhury's followers.
yeah.
Andrew Chowdhury, he was in there.
They were-
I saw the documentary. She goes there with filming, and then there's a woman. Yes.
It's Christmas.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
Happy Christmas.
Don't touch me.
Happy Christmas Day. Yeah. Can we build a snowman?
Don't touch me.
Go ahead. Dawah man start.
It's so desperate. Anyways, this Andrew Chowdhury is our problem. This is our problem. Why does BBC have him on speed
I
dial?
saw in the video though, there was quite a big summer protest, and people were saying, making kind of disparaging comments about British troops and stuff, weren't they? I think
Yeah.
it was quite nasty in there.
They were there as well.
I don't remember if I saw Ajahn Chowdhury in it. I mean,
No. His followers were there. Yeah. You see, these guys, they hate us. They have a problem with me. I get death threats by ISIS.
No,
They're so, yes, trust me. I get the MI5 come to my house.
What do they say to you, that you're not radical enough?
No, they say I'm a disbeliever.
Okay. Why do they say you're a disbeliever?
Because you know why? Because I came here and me and a few other brothers, we exposed ISIS supporters.
Right.
And there's footages of it. We went up to them and said, look, stop your nonsense, because their friend was the one who carried out the London Bridge attacks, Karen Butt, yeah? We went and exposed them because they're not knowledgeable. You can see it, right? Ali Dawah confronts Andrew Chowdhury's supporter, yeah? He has no clue. He's ignorant about Islam. That's why I brought my teachers, yeah?
Who's ignorant is it?
This guy, what's his name?
The guy, the
Abdul Hakim, his name is, I think, yeah? We confronted him. Reason why? Because we said it's because of you, we get the blame. Because we get attacked. Why? Because you and your bloody extremists, I'm not going to use the extreme because it has the connotation behind it, yeah? With your views, okay, I believe extremists all kind of...
Some of their views are not particularly merciful, are they?
No, but this is what I'm saying. Islam is free from these people. Trust me, Islam is free from these people. That's why we confront them and we expose them. You know why? Because if they go on bloody carry and attack next week, we can tell the British police, look, we won't. We don't even know why these guys are on the roads. Yeah? So they believe that I'm a disbeliever because that I believe that you can report these people to the police. And they believe that no, you can't report another Muslim to the authorities.
How have the police been towards you? Okay, no problems.
No,
with the
police. No, I'm fine with the police. Me, I'm cool. I have no criminal record. Unlike Tommy Robinson. But yeah, in a nutshell.
Stacey Dooley.
Yeah. Coming back to our thing, I have no problem with your Christmas celebrations. Whatever. I just want to take that misconception out there, And yeah, sorry, I know sister needs to go.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I'm actually a bit late.
Yeah. Thank you. Sorry to keep blabbing on. Yes.
No, that's all right.
Yeah.
No,
Cheers, Ali. Thank
Thank you
you.
very much. Thank you.
Good to talk.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
Important to talk, innit?
Take care. Thank you. Bye.